Okay guys, sorry. I am going to go back to solving question 43 because I was working on it and I noticed I made a huge mistake, hence all these error messages. Okay, so the fence has these four measurements. The scale for the fence is 2 centimeters to 7 meters. What you want to do is start your scale off. Start off with your scale for each set. Create yourself two ratios using the scale and the given measurements. Okay, so 2 over 7 is equivalent to 17 over x. You cross multiply and you say, okay, 17 times 7, that's where I got the 119 from, and the 2 times x is 2x. 119 divided by 2 makes it 59.5. Hold on to that one. All right, cross multiply. 2x is equal to 18 times 7, which is 126, divided by 2 makes it 63. So the new side measurement is 63. All right, so then you have 2x is equal to 15 times 7, which is 105, divided by 2 is equal to 52.5. Lastly, 2x is equal to 19 times 7, which is 133, divided by 2 is 66.5. Okay, so now, these are the new measurements. What is the total length of the fence? Meaning I need to find the perimeter. That means I need to add all these measurements up. So, I have 59.5 plus 63 plus 52.5 plus 66.5, giving me a total measurement of 241.5. And since this is representing the meters total. Scale drawing has a scale of 1 inch to 9 yards. What is the total area of the composite figure? Okay, so total area of the composite figure. So they want our answers. They want our answers in of the composite figure, which means I believe our answer needs to be in inches. So I have shape A, which is a triangle, shape B, which is a rectangle. Okay, area of composite figures is to find the area. It means you have to find the area of both of the shapes and add them together. For shape A, since it's a triangle, I'm going to use 1/2 base times height. Area equals 1/2, 3 times 6, 3 times 6. Area equals 3 times 3, which is 9. For shape B, area equals length times width, 6 times 7, which is 42. And 42 plus 9 is 51 inches. Okay, so the area for the composite figure here in the scale, as far as the scale goes, is 51 square inches. Now, let me double check to see. They're giving you this now in inches. So that's an easy number. That's too easy, almost too easy to figure out. So now, knowing that this is your scale, 1 inch is equal to 9 yards, you have 51 inches. How many yards would that be? Well, 1 times 51 gave you 51. So 9 times 51 is equal to 459 yards. But that's not our answer. So let's double check. If I multiply this by 9, I get 54 yards. Let me see if this works. By 9 is 27 yards. By 9 is 21 yards. No, 63 yards. So if I do that and I use those numbers, 1/2 27 times 54, here equals 1/2, no, half of 54 is 25, 27 times 27 is 729. Okay, 729. Then for the 54 times 63 is equal to 3,402. Then add 729, there you go. You first have to convert these measurements using your scale factor. So plus 729 gives me 4131, making C my answer choice. Which of the following side lengths forms a unique triangle? So, the answer choice is B and D. All right, a unique triangle. Let me see if this is 9. So if I add these two up, 9 is larger than 8. Yes. 25 is larger than 17. Yes. This isn't a unique triangle because this is 10 is equal to 10, so that's not unique. 214 plus 109 is equal to 323, which is less than the larger number. That's why this one's not true. And then you have 8 plus 15 is 23. It's less than 26, which is not true. So for a unique triangle, that's when that rule applies. When you add the two smaller measurements, it's supposed to be larger than the largest measurement. 46. Okay, a triangle with 5 centimeters, 7 centimeters side lengths, and an included angle of 50 is called a unique triangle. B, a triangle with 70 degrees, 120 angles, and an included side of 10 centimeters. 120 plus 70 is 190. This is not a triangle automatically. A triangle with 40 and 130, that's 170, and a non-included side of 48 yards. That's a unique triangle. A triangle with 14-inch, 25 side lengths, and a non-included 142-degree angle is more than one type of triangle. These three measurements have to add up to at least to no more than 180, and added up, this makes, you have 90 plus 92, this makes 182. It's too much, not a triangle. Triangle with side lengths 5, 10, and 15, 15 and 18, well 10 plus 5 is 15, which is less than the largest number, so this is not a triangle. 47. Determine whether the following geometric shapes are possible cross-sections for a right rectangular prism. That means that's this shape. Right triangular prism. Where the length dimensions are not equal to each other, the plane intersecting the prism is not necessarily parallel to the faces of the prism. Well, a circle can't be formed, for sure. A parallelogram can be formed, possibly. A rectangle can be formed, depending on the way that you slice it. Can a square be formed? Yes. A triangle, most definitely. And a trapezoid? Yeah, because it could be like this. Triangular pyramid. Rectangular a right rectangular pyramid. There's my rectangle. Trapezoid. Alright, 48. Determine which of the cross-section shapes below are possible for a right rectangular pyramid where the length and width of the base are not equal. The length and the width of the base are not equal. Well, you can't form a hexagon. You can't form a circle. You could form a rectangle, possibly a square, most likely a trapezoid, but not a triangle. All right. All of the vertical slices of a rectangle are all of the vertical slices of a rectangular pyramid the same kind of shape? Are all the vertical slices, so up down slices, of a rectangular pyramid the same kind of shape? Well, here's my rectangular pyramid. Oh, that's horrible. If I slice it this way, it's one shape. Or if I slice it this way, it's a different shape. Same kind of shape. No, it's not. Okay. A wheel has a radius of 9 inches and travels as it spins. How far does the wheel travel in 1 revolution? This is a test question you guys had. 1 revolution means it's going around once, which means you're finding the circumference. Okay, so they said the radius is 9. R equals 9. So you have 2 formulas. 2 pi r. C is equal to 2. Pi is 3.14. R is 9. 18 times 3.14 makes their circumference here 25.12. 25.12. Right now, 18 times 3.14. I am so wrong. I multiplied wrong. 56.52. My bad. Rewrite the formula for the circumference of a circle in terms of its diameter. Show your work. Okay, well, if this is your formula, 2r pi, what can give you 2 times r? That's diameter times pi. Pi d. That's where you get pi d from. Sprinkler in Rob's sprinkler system waters the circular area. The sprinkler is in an open part of Rob's lawn and waters up to 18 feet away. What is the area the sprinkler can water? So if the sprinkler's right here, it's waters 18 feet away. What's this whole area that it can water, making the radius 18? R is equal to 18. So if they said, what's the area? Equals pi r squared, which is 3.14 times 18 squared. 3.14 times 324. The area is equal to 1017.36. Yep. Feet. The measure of angle BFD is 57. So they say the whole thing is 57. And the measuring angle AFC over here is 98. Alright, so first thing you want to do is find this missing piece. These two together give you 57. So what you want to do is say it's 57 minus 31, making this angle 26. This is now a missing piece. What is the measure of AFB? This is the one we're looking for. You first have to find this one. Because now, since the total for these two is 98, 98 minus 26 makes angle AFB 72 degrees. Okay. In the figure below, measure of angle AFB are complementary angles. So all three of these guys add up to 90 degrees. What is the measure of CFD? So this is the major one that's missing. So since all three of these angles add up to 90 degrees, because they're complementary, set yourself up a formula by adding all these angles, all the angle measures. So I have 32, combine my like terms, x and x makes this 3x. 32 and 9 is 41 minus 8. I can combine those. 41 minus 8, I believe, is 33. Check. 41 minus 8 is 33 plus x is equal to 90. Subtract 33 on both sides. Since they're like terms, they don't have x. 3x is equal to 90 minus 33 is equal to 57. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. X is equal to 19. That's not the answer you're looking for, though. They want you to find out what is 2x minus 8. So you take this x and you substitute it into here. 2 times 19 minus 8. 38 minus 8. 19 times 2 is 38. Minus 8 makes this angle 30 degrees. All right, what's the surface area of the right rectangular prism shown in the figure below? All right, formula equals pH plus 2b. All right, perimeter of P stands for the perimeter of the base. Here's my base. This is 9, this side's 9. That's 7, this side's 7. So I have 18 plus 14 for the perimeter. Okay. The height of the prism itself is 5. The base area, meaning the area of this base, is 9 times 7, which is 63. 2832. Okay, now you take these measurements and you substitute it into your formula. 32 times 5 plus twice 63. 32 times 5 is 160 plus 126 is equivalent to 286 meters squared, which is B. All right, volume of the right triangular prism. V is equal to capital BH. Remember, capital B stands for the base area of the shape. So, since the base area, imagine this figure is standing on top, standing up, meaning it's directed up. That makes this triangle, the base. So, technically, the formula is 1/2 base times height times the height of the original shape. V is equal to 1/2. What's the base of the triangle? 6. What's this height of the triangle? 9. What's the height of the original figure? 21. So you have V is equal to 3 times 9 times 21. 27 times 21. Making the volume 567 yards cubed. Volume is cubed, it's a three-dimensional figure.